Hello, everyone. Oh, I love that you've tuned in. My guest today is Kate, and she's in therapy with her mother. And she sees her mother as egocentric and as mean and a bully and unconscious and a total jerk. So I hope you enjoyed this. So let's step into therapy with Kate and her mom. Okay, here we all are together. I love to join you. Those of you new to the work today, the work is a way to identify and question the thoughts that cause all the suffering in your world. So, Kate, you have a judge your neighbor worksheet? Oh, good, honey. So, so read number 1. What did you write?
Yeah, I just want to say I've been starting to work with your method more consistently over the last few weeks, and I'm starting to feel lighter, and I feel so much more motivated to do these.
Oh, honey, that's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
And the situation that I'm gonna do here, like, it's about my mother, so sometimes it's hard. There's so much there to narrow down. So I'll just read what I wrote, and we can go with that, I guess. So I'm angry at my mom because she doesn't see that she's getting irritated by my mere existence.
Oh, wow, honey. So what is the situation?
Oh, it's just a lifetime of we've started therapy together yesterday, and it's just like a lifetime of butting heads that I wasn't even aware of them until a couple of years ago, that was like so ingrained.
So she just looks at you. You experience sometimes when she just looks at you, she becomes irritated.
Well, I mean, she'll burst out in anger at me. And then, like yesterday when we were talking about it in therapy, she's like, oh, but it was like accumulated small things of irritation or whatever. And it's like, okay. So, she's mentioned things that she's that irritate her about me in the past that I have adjusted. And it's like, she's still seeing that. And I don't know what's going on in her mind, but.
Well, I think you just said what's going on in her mind. Yeah, she sees those. She sees the past where you've said and done things that irritated her. And,
yeah.
And I spoke earlier about my mother, and my mother was not going to change. So I love this work you're doing, because chances are we all have someone in our life that we want to be kinder, more understanding, and get over it.
Yeah, but I mean, in a sense, like, I mean, why I want to do this is because I felt myself holding on so strongly yesterday in the session, even though when my mom did recognize a few things, she couldn't see that one thing. And it was like, I could feel it's this like such a strong refusal to even just acknowledge that she's acknowledged something. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I want to work on.
Yeah. So, your mother doesn't see that she's irritated by your mere existence. So be there in the situation with the therapist. Is that the situation?
Yeah.
Okay. So is there a way that you could say this without losing any of the meaning, with less words? My mother is irritated by my mere existence. Would that work? Your mother in that situation is irritated by your mere existence. Is it true?
It's so easy to laugh at my thoughts. I mean, clearly it's not true.
So be there now and test it again. She's irritated by your mere existence. Notice, get in touch with how you react. Body language, the images of past, future, the identity that your ego takes on of maybe hurt or impatient. Notice how you react. What happens when you think the thought? She's irritated by my mere existence in that session.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely feel contraction in my body. So contraction in my belly, contraction in my legs. I feel like making fists. I feel,
Okay, for all of that to be going on, you're seeing images of the past.
mhm.
She's irritated by my mere existence.
I feel, basically, I feel like a child, and I feel like I'm being misjudged, which I know isn't a feeling, it's an interpretation, but
Right on.
yeah.
Notice the images of the future. When you think they thought she's irritated by my mere existence, and she's doing with the therapist what you described to us.
Mhm.
Images
Yeah.
of the future when you think they thought she's irritated by my mere existence.
Yeah, the images are, stuff like I go to her house and anything I do, she's irritated by. So I put my bags in a certain place, she gets angry at me. Whatever, I put something on the counter in the wrong place, or I don't wash it, or I don't do it the way she wants. She's correcting me and she's like getting angry at me, or she's getting annoyed, or she's coming kind of like shoving me out of the way. Those are the images that are coming.
Okay, in that situation in therapy.
No, those are the images of the future. If I think of her.
That were happening in the session when you had the thought she's irritated by my mere existence.
Oh, if those images were happening in that session,
Really still, and it's just were they there?
I'm not really sure what images were there.
In my world, that sure describes it. I'm doing my mother work right now. She's irritated by my mere existence. The ego's got to offer up images that
Mhm.
prove that point.
Well, the past images of her yelling at me
Mhm.
and getting not just yelling, but getting really mad at me for things that seem very small on my side.
Yeah. So yeah, those are past. Yeah.
Mhm.
Good looking there.
Mhm.
Noticing. Now be there now. Open your mind to what your mother is saying
Mhm.
in that situation with the therapist.
Mhm.
With the thought she's irritated by my mere existence. Who are you? With an open mind, without those images of past, future running. And listen, who would you be without the thought she's irritated by my mere existence? Don't try to change or nothing, just no past, no future on her. Just listen, witness.
There would be much more of a relaxation in my body, no thoughts. Um, I still feel there's a holding. It's like I know the mind knows what what would happen, but there's this holding inside me still.
And rightfully so.
Mhm.
It's the value for me is to meet my mother's daughter.
Mhm.
Like, I am not my mother's daughter. I'm who she believes me to be.
Mhm.
And I get to meet my mother's daughter. And I get to open to what is valid and what is not as I listen in that therapy session. She's irritated by my mere existence. Turned around, I'm irritated in that situation by her mere existence.
Mhm. That's definitely true. And it's true in a lot of situations with me and her. A lot of situations.
Yeah. And another turnaround. I'm irritated in that situation by my mere existence.
Mhm. Well, I mean, I can definitely see how I'm irritated with my existence because I could feel that holding, and I just didn't want to be the one holding on to that anymore. It's like I could really feel that super clearly. And there's like, I guess, some kind of rejection of that part of me that doesn't want to let go of this.
Yeah. Which is exactly what your therapist is there for, to bring out in you.
Mm.
I think you and your mother are very brave to do this together.
Mhm.
She's irritated by my mere existence. Let's look at number 2.
Mhm. I want mom to realize that her constructive criticism is not constructive, but rather destructive to our relationship. I want her to recognize the efforts I've made to accommodate her needs and that it's been a long time since I did what she's complaining about.
Okay. So you have 3 of them there. Let's look at the first one. And without changing any of the meaning or passion, how would you say that in fewer words?
Mom should realize that her constructive criticism is not constructive, but destructive.
Okay. So let's try. I want my mom to realize that her constructive criticism is destructive.
Mhm.
Okay. So is it true? Be there now. You want her, not someone else's mother. You want that woman, her, your
Mhm.
mother, to realize her constructive criticism is destructive.
Mhm.
Take a good look. Is it true?
Feels true.
And how do you react? What happens when you think the thought, I want her to realize her constructive criticism is destructive?
I feel angry and frustrated. Um,
Now get
I
in
feel
touch with how that,
powerless. Powerless. Mhm.
and get in touch with how emotionally,
Mhm.
the emotions that are partnering with what you're seeing in those images of past future when you're thinking the thought, her constructive criticism is destructive.
I feel hurt. Defensive.
Honey, honey, honey.
Mm.
You're witnessing how your mother sees her daughter. And experiencing how you see your mother.
Mm.
Notice the images in your head when you think the thought, her constructive criticism is destructive. I want her to realize that. And she doesn't. She's just going on and on. Notice those images of past. How old is it? How far back does it go? Look at the pattern.
Very young.
And those images, they're in you when you think the thought, I want her to realize her constructive criticism is destructive. Now, keep your eyes closed. And let's try this on. I don't want my mother to realize that her constructive criticism is destructive. Now look at your mother. She's in therapy. She's speaking out, saying what you've been believing for years anyway. I want her to realize her constructive criticism is destructive. I don't want her to realize her constructive criticism is destructive. Notice how you're reinforcing that her constructive criticism is destructive. You're the evidence of it. Notice how that shows up physically. Look at you through your therapist's eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm having a hard time with this one.
Yeah.
It's like the mind is not able to wrap itself around this proposal.
I don't want her to realize her constructive criticism is destructive. Look at your attitude toward her, no matter how you're trying to hide it. Look at your attitude. When she's giving destructive criticism to your mind.
Mm-hmm.
What is she saying? What's an example of her destructive criticism that she sees as constructive?
I mean, that I'm that's one that she said, that I'm unaware of her boundaries and that I'm crossing her boundaries that were, by the way, unnamed.
That what?
That were not named. Her boundaries were not named, and yet she's angry at me because I'm crossing them. And so it's constructive for her to tell me that I'm crossing people's boundaries when
She
I
doesn't
know what they are.
Yeah. Okay. So go back. You came in to her home. You put your suitcases down. Did you have the thought she might not like where you put them?
Only after she told me, and after she told me I don't do that anymore. Well, obviously I come in the house, I put them down so I can take off my shoes, hang up my coat, and then I put them where she tells me to put them.
Okay.
And that's been the case for the last year, and that's what she's not seeing that has changed, and she's still using, I don't know, she still uses inflammatory words like, you come in and dump your stuff on my floor, and it's like, this is where I get so bogged down in these details.
Let's look at it. Let's look at it. You've lived with her for a lot of years. You know her. You put the suitcases down. You didn't break some kind of law. You did the right thing. You're taking off your shoes. You can't hold on to suitcases
Mhm.
without taking off your shoes. You have to take off your shoes to walk your suitcases and to on and on and on. You did the right, you and look to yourself.
Mhm.
Did you expect something like that? You know your mother.
Did I expect her to get angry at me about it?
Mm-hmm. Angry period over
Well, yeah, I expect her to get
very,
angry. Mhm.
that's your mom.
Mm. This is the arguing with reality part, right?
Well, it's nothing you didn't know.
Mhm.
You didn't know specifically what, but you knew there's going to be a win, WHEN.
Mhm. Mhm.
Now be there in that situation where your mother comes in and she's, with the suitcases. So without past, future,
Mhm.
look at her. Listen to her about the suitcases and you putting things just anywhere. And that's your mom. You didn't do anything wrong.
Mhm.
It's nothing you didn't expect. Look at that moment. Drop the thought, geez,
Mhm.
criticism is destructive.
Mhm.
Look at that woman. No surprise.
Yeah. I can see that what I'm expecting her like I'm expecting her to accept me the way I am, but I'm not accepting her the way she is.
After all these years. And the ego would say, oh, she this, she that, but it's nothing you didn't expect.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
want her to realize her constructive criticism is destructive in that situation. I want me to realize that her criticism is constructive.
Hmm. Well, definitely I would like to be able to take the things that she says to me in a positive way and not take it as if she's saying there's something wrong with me, which is how I take it.
But there's no shock and surprise there. That's your mom. She's just letting you know who she is again.
Mm.
She's not a fairy tale mother. She's your mother.
Mm.
And look at her and follow her simple direction. Realize that what you're considering constructive criticism is destructive. Turn it around. Her criticism is constructive. So get present.
Mm.
Your shoes seem to be placed okay with her, or whatever, and follow the simple direction. Take the luggage to your room. It's what you did anyway. And don't do it to please her. It's you that are showing up in her home. And with all she's got going for her, she's still opening the door. So very gently, keep your eyes closed. Living turnaround in that situation, I want me to realize her criticism is constructive. Yes, you're always putting things in the hall, your shoes, your whatever, and take your luggage to your room. That's constructive.
There's still these like
This,
on.
this is a big ask. Oh, and getting still is like, no, all my friends agree, and this therapist is gonna whip her down. Not.
It's so tenacious.
You don't have to go see your mother. She's doing it to me. I'm doing it to me.
Mm-hmm.
There's a love there in you that brings you back.
Mm.
It would even take you to therapy with her. Let's look at 3. You wait, hold on just a minute. Your mother is crossing your boundaries in that situation with the luggage. Is it true? Remembering that we're talking about your mother.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is the sentence was actually the reverse. It was
She's crossing.
she's treating me like I'm deliberately doing things to cross her boundaries. Did I even say that? Oh no, I hadn't even read that one. You came up with the boundary.
The wonderful thing about life is we that's why it's magical to move it from our head to paper where it's stable. We'll go, oh no, I meant what I meant was, well, I really mean that, oh, I see that, but to move our head to paper, and there it is. Oh my gosh. Oh, so let's hear number 3.
Okay. So number 3 was mom should stop trying to figure out why she feels triggered by me rather than turning that frustration into a need to change my behavior.
Okay, so let's make 2 of those out of that. She should stop trying to figure out ways about why she feels triggered.
She should look at why she feels triggered by me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it true that she should realize why she gets triggered by you? Is it true? Be there in the therapist's office with your mother in that situation. She should look at why she feels triggered by you. Is it true?
No, I guess not.
Don't guess.
I mean, it feels true, but I know I'm just arguing with reality. So
You know your mom. She may be there strictly to prove points. You don't know that that's not why she showed up, and you don't know that it is. So you're there. So she should look at why she feels triggered by you. Is it true?
yes.
Can you really know that it's true? That she should look at why she feels triggered by you just because she's in therapy?
No.
And notice how you treat her, how you treat the therapist, any defensiveness in you. Notice how you react when you think the thought that your mom should look at why she feels triggered by you.
Oh, yeah. I get very impatient and I get angry and I'm rude. Um,
Okay.
mm,
I know why she gets triggered by you. You put your luggage on the floor in the entry. Sometimes you just breathe. I have no idea what's going to trigger other people.
mhm.
But with a mother like yours, just about everything, or whatever it is, that pattern, just you walk through the door. It's not that you didn't expect it. She should look at why she feels triggered by you. Notice in that session how you react, what happens to the session when you're believing the thought.
Well, basically it turns into a stalemate because I don't feel like I want to budge on that because I hold to that so strongly.
Okay, so let's see, loosen that up. She should look at why she feels triggered by me. Let's make the choice. Turned around. I should look at why I feel triggered by her.
Mm. Yeah, well, definitely, and that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing here. That's what I want to know. I want to turn these things around because I see
Then
that. Yeah,
let her be her, and you do the session,
yeah.
and she'll do what she does. You'll do what you do.
Mm.
You be in the session because you have no control over your mother. She is, and she isn't.
Yeah.
And the more natural she is for her, the more powerful your understanding, under your own understanding, the more powerful you're going to come out with. More powerfully, you're going to come out more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
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 Your mother doesn't have to change. I mean, the whole thing is about you getting free, isn't it? I'll get free when my mother understands me.
Mhm.
Whoa, that's it's like, look at the years
Yeah. It's very disempowering
putting
belief.
on that. Yeah. A dog barks, a cat meows, and your mother's your mother. Perfect for your earth school.
Mhm. Definitely.
She should look at why she feels triggered by me. Now, with all the compassion in your heart, close your eyes. Look at your mother doing what she does. She's doing what she does. I should look at why she feels triggered by me
Mm.
and listen. It's not personal. This is hers.
Mhm. Yeah. I can feel that one.
Oh my goodness. There's a connection that can happen inside of you,
Mm.
an understanding that is the only thing that's going to be of any meaning to you, because your mother can't give you what you're looking for. Even if she gave you all of it, you've got some therapy to do.
Mhm.
She should look at why she feels triggered by me. I should look at why I feel triggered by her.
Mhm.
Get what you came for.
Yeah.
Notice how you react when you think the thought that she should look at why she feels triggered by me. Notice what happens to your session.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I feel powerless. I feel powerless and angry and frustrated and like closed. Yeah.
Yeah, close your eyes and don't move, just be in that, and just kind of look at her, like move across the room and get a good look at your body language and your persona.
Mm.
The ego is just owning. That's who your therapist is dealing with, and that's who your mother's dealing with.
Mm.
And that's who you are up against, yourself.
Mm.
And that's the life of a believer. And the ego fighting for its existence, its identity, everything wrong with, most of the things wrong with me is her fault.
All of them.
Yeah, and you
Really.
sitting in session, making sure your therapist understands that too. Your mother will change. What a hopeless state of mind. Let's look at 4. Oh, let's look at I don't want. See, my mother should not look at what she feels, why she feels triggered by me.
My mother should not look at why she feels triggered by me.
Yeah, so look at her with all the compassion in your heart. Just listen. There's nothing new. It's just that you have a little more understanding, a little more compassion. Have you ever been combative with your mother and felt guilty later?
Mm-hmm.
That could be what your mother's living with.
Mm.
And how do you shift and change that?
Yeah.
I don't know how your mother was raised, or we just can't know. She could be raised by the perfect family and just be really, we don't know. Let's look at 4.
Mm-hmm. I need mom to stop getting angry at me and treating me like I'm deliberately doing things to bother her or cross her boundaries.
So be in the session. To be happy, you need your mother to stop being angry at you.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it around in that therapy session. To be happy, I do need my mother to get angry at me.
Mm.
Therapists can better understand. It's nothing for you to provoke. Your job is to do your therapy.
Mm.
And then your mother will. Her tendencies can surface. You stay in yours and she's doing hers. You need to be happy. You need your mother to stop getting angry at you in therapy. Is it true?
Not in therapy, in life.
Yeah. Okay. So let's check it out. Be there with the suitcases.
Mm-hmm.
You put them on the floor. Now she's coming at you. You're always dun, 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 dun. Now drop your story. Just get in touch with your mother. Look at her. What do you see? Look at her body language. Look at her face.
Mm.
Now, with all the courage you've got, just be there now. To be happy, I need her to be angry at me. That's your mom. Take a look. You did nothing wrong. She's beyond fragile. That's your mom. Notice how it has nothing to do with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that.
It's like I'm sitting in her head, for example, oh, she's here and I just have my life together and what am I going to do with her? And I have to find something for her to eat and I have to and now her suitcases are in the foyer and now in the bedroom and what are we going to say? What are we going to do? This. Some of us, just the thought of someone coming into our home, and it doesn't matter if it's our beloved, just the thought of someone coming into our home changes everything. It can be terrifying for someone who lives alone.
Mm.
But that door was open to you. And notice how that's not personal.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
And notice how you treat your mother when you think the thought, she's angry with me and she's telling you, about the luggage and all of that.
Mm.
Is she angry at you or?
Mm. Yeah, she's not angry at me. She thinks she's angry at me, but she's not angry at me, actually.
So she's angry at the daughter of the future.
I think she's angry at the past for other things that have
And-
nothing to do with me, actually.
Past. Yeah. Oh, honey, good. To be happy, you need her in treatment, in therapy. To be happy, to get what you came for, you need your mother to stop treating you like you're deliberately doing things to cross her boundaries. Is it true?
Feels true.
Okay, so in therapy, I don't want my mother to stop treating me like I'm deliberately doing things to cross her boundaries.
Okay, no, because if she, in therapy, I do want her to do that because I want that to come into consciousness.
Mm-hmm. So rather than you're there to prove that she's the guilty one, you're doing your session and she'll do hers or not.
Mm-hmm.
That keeps you out of her therapy, you as the therapist, and allows the therapist to do their job and you're there for you.
That's really helpful, actually.
So be there and just notice your mother going off and just sit there in your therapy. Let her have her part of the session, or even all of it. It's all your therapy. Let's look at 5.
Mom is egocentric, mean, a bully, insensitive, unconscious, and a total jerk with me.
Okay, so in that situation, with the luggage and in the therapy, I am.
I am egocentric, mean.
And an example, I am egocentric.
Well, I'm basically here in therapy to have her see how terrible she's been with me rather than, yeah, basically focusing it around my pain and my needs rather than
Yeah.
focusing on both of our pain and both of our needs.
You're there to prove that she is irritated by your mere existence. Number
Mhm. Yeah.
Please move back to that one where you see it.
Yeah.
She's egocentric in that situation with the luggage. Be there now with that amazing open mind of yours. What a gift. Look at your mom's face. You just put down you've taken off your shoes, put down the luggage. I'm egocentric.
Yeah, I'm egocentric because when she gets angry at me about that, I make it about me rather than recognizing that it's about her pain.
100%.
Yeah.
And what were her words? Any other words specifically pointed at you?
Well, her words specifically are, "You come in and dump your stuff in my house." So that seems to be pretty pointed at me.
So, are you coming? Meaning into the area where she is, into the room where she is?
Mhm.
So, what is the answer? Are you coming? She's asking a question and you did all the rest. Like, if we complete that, are you going to join me where I am in this room? Isn't that what it means when she says, are you coming?
I don't follow where the "are you coming" comes from.
Oh, I thought I heard that from you.
No, she says, you come into my house and dump your luggage.
And isn't that what happened?
Well, put down my luggage.
And she, you know, I don't know what she means by dump.
Yeah.
But did you come in and put your luggage down? And I don't know what you can do with this one, but I'm yes, Mom, I'm coming in. I'm coming in where, I'm coming to you. And yes, I did dump my luggage and I'm bringing it with me as well. Thank you for the heads up. And mean it.
Mm.
You know your mom. There's no surprise there.
Mhm.
Someone like that is so much fun when you understand them.
Mm.
Direct. They're just straight up and they're just, but when it's all about me, I am. Obviously, I've lived this one. I've sat in this work you're doing with your mama.
Yeah. Mm.
So your mother is a bully
Mm-hmm.
in that therapy session. Is it true?
No.
Honey, you are into something beautiful. She's your mom. She's going for it. She just can't not.
Mm.
She's insensitive. Is it true?
No, I'm insensitive. We can see that.
She's insensitive. I was I'm still at a yes. And it doesn't mean that you're not insensitive as well, but I'm still a yes. I'm going to sit with that later.
Okay. All right.
What does insensitive mean?
Mm.
Mm. It's like she's intentionally trying to hurt me, insensitive. The mind can go there, or she's insensitive. And
More like unconscious and sensitive.
yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I saw that. That's where it was at.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. She's unconscious.
Mhm.
Turned around, she's conscious.
She's conscious about a few things that she actually said them even before I needed to say them. So she is conscious about some things. Yeah.
So thank yourself for being so open and aware, that generous,
Mm.
to yourself, fair-minded,
Mm.
open. She's been a total jerk with you.
Mhm.
Is it true?
Mhm.
Example?
Well, when she says, I'm not, well, I mean, the example wasn't in therapy, it was out of therapy. Was
The nugget?
why we went to therapy.
Okay.
Like really yelling at me and berating me for something that seemed to me to be I was just trying to be um,
Helpful?
helpful to somebody else, or like just to offer an option to somebody, and I got berated by my mother for offering that to this other person. So
For offering it up in the therapy?
no, for in the situation where it happened prior to therapy, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to go to therapy in the first place. So in therapy, was she a jerk to me?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So she wasn't just giving her point of view. She was a jerk to you. There's a difference. See if just taste the flavors. Was she being defensive, or was she a jerk to you?
No, I can see that she was just giving her point of view and that it's not the same as my point of view.
Equal rights. Nothing we can change. I cannot change another person's view. I can ask questions and offer up examples from my own life, but I can't change a person's point of view. That certainly is a great freedom to understand, especially with our moms. Anyone else we live with for a while. In that session, she was a total jerk with me, turned around.
In that session, I was a total jerk with her.
And an example.
Yeah, by, I guess, being reactive.
So notice, take out the I guess.
By being reactive and angry, and not wanting to hear the validity of her point of view.
Yeah. The fear of opening your mind to what she's saying could cost you the identity of I am right and I am hurt and it's her fault.
Yeah.
That identity, I'm a the victim.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a strong one, that identity. It's so strong. It's like hold
Mhm. Mhm.
all its might.
Yeah. Well, with your open mind, honey, I don't see that lasting that long.
Mm.
You know, my mother worksheets, that was my work. And the whole world changed, all but my mother. And then eventually love happened. And it
Mm.
was, and it just never shifted again. It didn't matter what she said or did. She was my teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That's my goal. That's what I'd said when I went into therapy, that I want to get to a place where it doesn't matter what you say or do. I'm strong enough in myself and that I'm not affected.
yeah, and you may not drop your luggage inside her front door again. Just never know. Yeah. Mm. So in that situation, what is the opposite of egocentric?
Generous?
My mother was generous.
Hmm.
You find examples on the other side of our time together. My mother was mean. What is the opposite of mean?
Mhm. Yeah.
Kind. My mother was a bully. What's the opposite of bully?
Caring?
Forthright.
Mhm.
Forthright. Very strong in her forthrightness,
Hmm.
like righteousness. Insensitive. My mother in that situation was sensitive.
Hmm.
Do you have an example of that where she was sensitive?
In therapy, yeah. Yeah, when she recognized the way she's been behaving with me.
Wow. Wow. And with the luggage, my mother was sensitive.
Don't have an example of
I have one. Would you like to hear it?
please.
She was sensitive on the way she seemed to be. She didn't ask you to leave. Unconscious. My mother was conscious.
Mhm.
A total jerk with me. The opposite of a total jerk with me was honest with me, forthright with me. So you can
Mhm.
try these on and give examples. All of you, when you get to 5 on the worksheet, just turn it around to yourself, to the other, and find examples.
Mhm.
Meditate in it. She was mean, she was kind, she was a bully, she wasn't a bully. Um, it's not like that. She was mean, turned around, she was kind. Be there in that situation. She was kind. And find 3 examples. And if you find 1, you can find 2. If you find 2, you can find 3. If you find 3, chances are you can find more.
Mm.
And it'll open you. It can open you to so much. Okay, so, expect nothing, just open your minds and let's look at 6.
I actually didn't have time to write it, but I could say, I don't ever want to be misjudged by my mother again.
Okay, I'm willing.
I'm willing to be misjudged by my mother again.
Yeah, and I look forward to.
Look forward to being misjudged by my mother again.
Because anytime you feel misjudged by your mother again and you notice you being defensive, it's a worksheet.
Mhm.
It's a worksheet because she's obviously a teacher for all of us today.
Mhm.
And if it's not our mother, we know there's someone like that has been or is still in our lives. And it's war and it's hurt. And it's like my mother can say or do anything that's hurtful, but I can't. There's a very good reason why I can't. It is the cause of my suffering. And what I'm thinking and believing, like these things can come out of our mouths and what we say and do because we haven't taken care of what you're supporting us to take care of in our own lives today. And oh, honey, Kate, thank you for your work. You have a great gift, the gift of an open mind. So thank you for something beautiful. And Kate, thank you for being our teacher today. By the way, everyone, if you enjoyed this podcast, please give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. It really matters, and thank you for that. I love that you join me every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific time at homewithbk.com. Let's do the work.